Alrighty, we just sat through. Oh my God, Saturn 3
Saturn 3,
with.
the sci-fi classic from
I
1980.
wouldn't call it a classic.
I was being facetious.
Oh God, with an aging,
With Kirk Douglas, Farrah Fawcett,
aging Farrah Fawcett
and Harvey Keitel.
that apparently likes to wear leather pants too much. It's worse than the Trilogy of Terror. I laughed when Harvey Keitel got his hand cut off. I actually felt sorry for him when you said in the opening credits that he's the third wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but you can't beat Spartacus.
Right.
But you can't. But still.
Oh my.
I just and the side boob and the large areoli pick, I could care less. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, that was the reason to see the movie.
There's no reason to see the movie.
And Farrah Fawcett and Kirk Douglas get naked. Oh. And I mean, the whole cheesecake bit with Farrah was what? Within the first 10 minutes of the movie?
That was
And that was the reason to see it?
that's what you call cheesecake? I'm like,
That was,
okay.
well, that's
The classical term.
that's what they call it.
It wasn't even worth. Who cares? Like, ugh. It's like fucking watching Nell. It's like, oh. And just,
no, it's like
it is
for a 15-year-old kid like me going to see this thing because of the
side boob.
the appeal.
Oh, okay.
And you get it within the first 10 minutes of the movie. Then you got to sit through the whole rest of the fucking movie.
Hoping that there's going to be more. Is that what it is?
But there isn't.
Ugh.
And no, I saw this movie in the theater. I'd forgotten most of it, but I
can see why. I mean, it was burned in my head for the next 1,000 fucking years. Thanks, Eric.
It's like something you'd see on MST3K or something, man. You'd just be ripping on it the whole time because it's just god awful, man.
And at least I know where Futurama got its pipe and wire fetish.
Right.
And then this robot is retarded.
Oh, he's horrible.
And
oh man.
And Harvey Keitel overplays it's just all kinds of wrong.
Yeah.
There isn't any redeeming quality to it at all.
I mean, the ships look like they were taken out of the fucking Thunderbirds or something, man.
Yeah, but not as cool.
Jerry Anderson looking shit. It just, oh my god. And
it looked like space vipers were setting the ship up at the beginning.
Yeah,
they looked like space vipers.
And
G.I. Joe, Cobra, okay, not whatever the fuck else you're thinking.
Not. Yeah, no. Oh god.
But it just looked and then. I liked how Harvey Keitel was quite forward and being like, hey, I want some of that.
Yeah, because he was from Earth. And on Earth, people use each other's bodies for pleasure.
Well, it looks like the Borg took over Earth.
Yeah. Yeah. He has Farrah Fawcett, if she'd ever been to Earth, and she said no. And yeah, at the end, after everything is all said and done, she finally gets to go to Earth, and yeah.
And there was some real missed opportunity with this blue pill that was this wild drug. And so then Kirk Douglas cuts it in half and gives half to her, and he takes half, and then that's it. There's nothing like, I mean, and then,
there's no sequence that
psychedelic or anything
illustrates the euphoria.
Yeah, not to overplay the fucking Barbarella thing, but
no,
like, why did they have something stupid like that at least?
I mean, they should have at least acted high for a while.
Yeah, and then speaking of the Mutmos, that was the trap to get rid of the robot.
Yeah.
And then it was freezing, and then how do you blow up your only way off this planet or this station or whatever the hell it is?
The Saturn 3 hydroponic food station where they were growing food.
And then that subplot just kind of flew out the window and just it's about Harvey Keitel trying to get some, and then it's about the robot trying to get some, and the robot fighting with Harvey, and then what the. And did the robot put Harvey Keitel's head on the top of his body? Was that what that was?
That's what it looked like.
And how do you get maggots
with
in
its
space?
eyes all sticking out through one of his cheeks.
And how do you get maggots in space? I'm just saying. Like, and then they killed the dog. And I'm like, oh my, what the fuck did I just see?
Right?
Like, seriously.
And it was a big budget blockbuster of it, but no.
They even paid to put it on Blu-ray. This is one of those things that should never have gotten out of 8-track or Betamax. Yeah.
Right. Should have never. Yeah. Saturn 3,
Ugh.
1980.
Don't ever watch it.
Sci-fi suspense thriller.
What? No, not even close.
Well, that's what it was, an attempt at a sci-fi suspense thriller.
And the first thing I asked was like, when was this made?
Yeah.
Because it totally did the Star Wars bottom of the ship, and then I started asking, why is there a satellite? Why is the communication disc spinning?
Yeah.
Why is it moving? Why is it a moving part?
Right. Because the more moving parts you got, the more
shit breaks.
Things can break down. Yes. Yeah. It was impractical. Just because.
It didn't even look like a cool ship.
No, it wasn't a cool looking ship at all. None of the ships were cool looking. They look, like I said,
terrible.
They looked like Jerry Anderson built them. And they looked like they were hanging on strings. And you could even see stars through them. The way it was superimposed. It wasn't even matted.
The ship was landing, or the Cobra,
and even the starfield was lame.
Yeah, the Cobra pogo thing. Remember that? With the 3-legged thing that kind of hopped around?
Yes.
That's what that thing is. And as it's landing, you can see that the crane wobbled a bit because it kind of...
Yeah.
Roger Corman could have done a better job.
Yeah, for $500, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how much this movie cost. I'm sure it wasn't as a really high budget, even for the day. And I bet half of it went to Kirk Douglas, Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Just to have them on the ticket to get the butts in the seats for their star power. It was a god awful movie. But it was one of those that.
No, it's not one you would have to see.
Tom had ever seen.
No, I heard it was a bad film, but that's a lot of things. This is horribles.
But yeah,
this is Trilogy of Terror. It's that kind of bad.
It is Plan 9 from Outer Space bad.
No. I remember I liked Plan 9.
Plan 9 from Outer Space had entertainment value.
Yes, this has nothing.
I mean, I would not go see this at a midnight show. I would go see Plan 9 in a heartbeat.
I wanted to wash my eyes out because I saw that nasty tit. Ugh. So, like, share.
So do not recommend, and we watched it so you don't have to.
And subscribe. Bye-bye.